Well, we've grown to we've my fellow addicts. TFA 1024 here, coming to you with yet another What's Up with the Addict. This time on YouTube, because, you know, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I do What's Up with the Addict /TFA hauls /TFA unboxings all the time on Instagram, just because, you know. If you are not following me on Instagram yet, please, by all means, feel free to go ahead and do so. Look me up, TFA 1024, so that way you guys and girls, and what other else genders you guys and girls identify as, for the latest behind-the-scenes coverage for the channel, as well as just updates in my collection and selected Transformers news, because, hey, I'm that type of guy, so. To make a very, very long story short, this What's Up with the Addict is probably going to be considerably short. I don't have enough room on my iPad here to make a full-fledged pre-recorded video with minor editing and all that crap, because I'm still currently working on Transformers Infinite Chaos episode number 6, Lunar Darkness Part 2, as well as Part 3, and maybe even a, some sort of, finale or something. But we're only 3 episodes away from making a, for finishing off the season of Transformers Infinite Chaos. And I just want to let everyone know that, stuff is happening, but not the stuff that I want to happen. So, to elaborate, without giving away too much personal information, because I have a habit of doing that, currently, my mother is sick again. This is a bug that she has been battling for the past 2 weeks now. The whole gist of it is pretty much that she is displaying symptoms that are quite harsh to her system alone. She's coughing very hardly, sneezing, lack of audience, Jesus. Lack of balance, lack of oxygen, short breath, all that crap, and she also has stage 2 or stage 3, somewhere, she has some sort of emphysema that affects her lungs, that reduces oxygen flow throughout her entire body, which is not anything pretty. It sucks. She used to be a free woman, now she's trapped by a literal chain, and it's really unfortunate. But that's not the new issue. Like I said, the new issue is that she's sick. So, she's been displaying those symptoms. She has been very hesitant of going to get any kind of medical help, and that kind of leaves it up to me to be the voice of reason, yet when I suggest something, that voice goes unheard or denied. So, what that means for me personally in my real life, in my life I mean, because this is real life, is that I am now technically a primary caretaker for my family. Now, that doesn't exactly mean that I'm not raking in the dough, I'm not becoming a breadwinner or anything, I don't have any money of my own that I can use to benefit them, but what that does mean is I have certain responsibilities here at home that supersede? I can't exactly find the right word. I think that's the right word, I could be wrong, I don't know. But, they would be the main priority as to making my stop motions and YouTube videos and all that garbage. Because honestly, let's be real, my videos are trash. But, so that's been kind of put on me now. And in terms of that, my dad is also getting up there in health. He is displaying signs of some mentality issues, not like insane, like, not like that, just his mind's going. They're both up there in age. These are technically my grandparents. I've probably mentioned this multiple times beforehand. I am adopted by my grandparents, and that bond kind of transcended from grandchild living with grandparents to son living with parents. And that happened to me when I was like 4 years old, so even at birth. I didn't get officially adopted until I was like 4 years old. But, as I said, the minor priorities such as creating stop-motion videos with toys, because let's be real, they're just toys, supersedes that, though the priorities that I have currently supersede that of, making YouTube videos. And that is one of the main reasons why I'm making this, because a lot of you out there have been kind of wondering, well, when's Infinite Chaos coming out? When's Union coming out? At this point, I don't know, because the priorities I now have right now are helping my mother get her medication, walking her to the bathroom, getting her meals, getting her water whenever she needs it, getting her sugar-free candy, a bunch of other stuff that has been, added onto the list. Me helping my dad with the finances, so in a way I am somewhat their personal accountant, because I now take control of the bills. I know what goes in, I know what goes out, and I make sure that there is still a substantial amount of money to further, I'm trying to sound all fancy and sophisticated, to further, to support, why can't I think of support? To further financially support ourselves in terms of buying groceries, medication, and other necessities. In terms of luxury items, like, getting fast food every now and then, that's something that always happens. Transformers, I have been trying my best to cut down on money, because frankly, I am getting sick and tired of buying Transformers all the time. This is coming from me. This is coming from me, the Transformers Addict, the #1 dude on YouTube. Well, maybe not the #1 dude, but a guy on YouTube who talks about nothing but giant shape-shifting Cybertronians all the time. This is coming from me. This is real life smacking me in the face. Just putting that out there. That wasn't a real slap, but, There are other things, and I've had multiple people tell me about this in the past, so, to those of you who have told me about this, yes, you have the right to say, I told you so, but the main gist of the thing is, I personally am getting sick and tired of buying Transformers, worrying about getting the latest thing when it comes out, because let's be real, these things offer no financial gain whatsoever other than the resale value. And we all know that I'm not going to end up reselling all these things unless it is absolutely dire, because, these things are kind of stress relievers for me. They help alleviate a large, tremendous amount of stress. That is something to enjoy in life. It is a hobby. And while I am still not currently in employment, this is just something to do to kind of pass the time as I slowly die inside. So. But I know this probably isn't going to be the most entertaining video. I'm probably sure there are going to be a lot of dislikes, but I don't care. You can like it, you can dislike it, you have opinions. If you don't like the video, more power to you. If you like the video, hey, good on you. But, as I keep saying, you all have the right to know what's going on with this channel and what's going on with the future content. I do still intend to plan on making Transformers Union. That is going to be a series that will be made, because I would love to find a way to connect the Transformers Prime and Robots in Disguise continuity more concretely. I hate the way that they tried to do it in the actual production, the actual show run, or, it wasn't, it's just time skip 4 years later after Transformers Prime. Hey, Bumblebee's a cop, and then he becomes a leader of his own team, and they're all cops. I mean, it's like Brooklyn 911 met, or Brooklyn 411 met Transformers, essentially. I mean, whatever the name of the show is, I don't pay attention, but you get what I mean. It is essentially that, and, we have the whole thing of, like, oh, there's a new Decepticon every week. Monster of the Week, everybody! And it's either a repainted guy or girl, and or a new design that later gets repainted in a season, and I want there to be a better connection between the two different series. It's just something that I personally feel like I need to kind of do for the Transformers community, because a lot of people are not satisfied with Transformers Robots in Disguise. I want to give them that benefit, that there is a way to still enjoy it. Maybe not officially, but there's a way to still enjoy it. Because let's be real, some of the toys were really cool. And I do have other plans for future videos. I do still plan on making a, top 17 video for, top 17 Transformers of 2017, not specifically, made in that year, but stuff that I bought during that year. And I did buy a bunch of stuff, so there is a list there. I don't know if I'll be able to do honorable mentions, so I might have to do like 2 different videos or something. I don't know how that's gonna work. I did make another intro using the intros from my good buddy, that voice actor, aka Bradley. He made those for me a while ago, and I sort of compiled those and made something kind of beautiful looking, pretty cool, badass looking, whatever word you want to describe it. And then my buddy Merit Movies, he hooked me up with the trailers for Transformers The Last Night. Whenever those trailers came out via Facebook, I saved those video files and I took the footage from there. And I found a really awesome score just by searching up epic trailer music on YouTube called Shadowfall by Audio Machine. And it's a very, very intense, awesome sounding score that could be used for Transformers productions, stop motions, any kind of video, whatever it is. I feel like it would fit Infinite Chaos perfectly. And I tried sharing it on Instagram, but I could not actually share it because Instagram has copyright now, apparently. So, I mean, the whole intro, it's about 2 minutes and 30 seconds long, and the song itself is roughly about 2 minutes and 37 seconds long. And I did use the whole song, so it's not exactly fair use, but at the same time, I don't make any financial gain off of this, so I don't see any reason to worry. But at the same time, I feel a little uneasy because it's like a copyright claim or an ID can change from a claim to a strike, from what I know. But I know YouTube has their thing to let you know, like, hey, what you're using in this video is copyrighted. We just want to let you know you're not in trouble. And if you have an argument against the claim, you can appeal it and you can, dispute it, and hopefully it works out for you. You can claim fair use, hopefully. Maybe not. But it all depends on what you use, how long, and I'm going to be a little bit more ballsy with my videos in terms of that stuff, because now that I realize it's just like an ID system, I'm going to try and make my videos the way I want to make them, and if YouTube wants to let me know, well, hey, this has copyrighted material in it, do you still want to use it? Yeah, and you can put ads on my videos, and the claimant can still get the money, because I don't care. I don't make money off of this. So, there's that. But, yeah, it's just a matter of the fact that I now have personal responsibilities that I have to take care of here as a active family member. I have to take care of my folks, maybe not take care of them fully, because they can still take care of themselves a bit, but I do have to assist them in a large amount of time, day after day. And I've been doing that for the past 2 weeks now, and it's not exactly an easy job. It's not a paid job, but in a way, you do get that sense of, you feel you feel like you're accomplishing something. They're up there in years. They're roughly, my mom is like 75 years old and my dad is 80. So they're up there and they can go at any time, and I want their last moments on earth to be good ones. So I'm going to do whatever I can to help, and I'm still going to look for a job. I'm still going to try and get my license, because I don't have my license yet, but I'm looking into that. And just a whole lot of other personal stuff that I really don't want to get into. But, as I said, you all have the right to know. And yeah, this video is going up on the internet, but I don't really care. So, I mean, it's not like I'm going to say my address live on a video or anything. But, I'd done that before too, and that was stupid. So. But in terms of everything that's going on, you're still going to get your content, maybe not even by me, but you have Cyborg Raptor, you have BC, and you have Merit Movies, and I do believe I have him added on this, but I think Spooky D-Man is actually involved with the channel adminship now. I could be wrong about that, and if you're watching this video, Spooky, I'm sorry. I just, I don't know. Everything's been a clusterfuck in my head right now. But there are other admins on here to provide you content. I do plan more TFA editorials. I had a great one on how Transformers affect our everyday lives in terms of, like, certain benefits, but not financial benefits. Actually, financial too. I still have to do the overview/review of Transformers Robots in Disguise 2015. However, if people don't want to see that, by all means, please feel free to let me know, because that video alone is probably going to be a while to make, and it's no Transformers the Basics. I mean, Chris McFeely That dude, I would love to get some advice on making a video like that informative, that, concrete. Me, I kind of just try and wing it, and for the last few episodes I've been kind of making scripts and saying, what I feel like in terms of, the actual content, the topic I'm talking about. But it was just felt like something I wanted to do, and it stuck. Maybe a lot of people liked it, maybe a lot of people didn't like it. That's all on you. Again, more power to you if you didn't like it, more power to you if you did like it. Again, we're all different. We all have our, our favorites, our not favorites, our, I just make the content because I think it's fun. So, but yeah, so Union, Infinite Chaos, I've been planning something way down the line, if I can get this done, maybe a short series or something. But I want to do a Transformers Generation 1-esque series for, using some of the modern-based toys and maybe some of the modern-looking iterations of the G1 characters. Because I don't know if I showed any of these off live, and I don't really intend to, but I'll post pictures on Instagram, and maybe, if you guys want TFA hauls to come here on YouTube, by all means, I'll be game for that. I'll try and make that the best I can. But don't expect me to show my face too much. But then again, go ahead. I don't care. People want to ID me, they can ID me. The FBI is looking for me. Long hair, mustache. Yes. Who cares? I'm a wanted fugitive. The FBI knows. I'm on to you. Kidding. I'm kidding. But, yeah, so. But in terms of buying toys, that's definitely going to try and stop. I'm going to try and buy a few figures, maybe once a month. And by a few, I mean roughly about 4 at the max, and that's it. Unless they're cheap, then, it's probably going to be the same amount that I've been getting every month now. But I do have a few things coming in the mail, one of which is my... Well, I'll show these two off because they're not too significant, but they are for me personally, because I never owned the original, because I never grew up around that time. But these are the Walgreens I caved. I honestly caved. You guys remember me giving crap about this. I bought Wingspan and Cloudraker. They were at my local Walgreens. I was surprised, but I caved. I bought them, and they're actually pretty good. I got a Fastlane coming in tomorrow, so hey, Instagram, TFA unboxing. And then I got a Pounce coming in all the way from China for a slight overprice. I'm not going to say how much. But he should be arriving by February. February 14th from what eBay said. But yeah, I got both of the clones. And I'm happy. And I got a KO BotCon 2010, which was the BotCon I went to, which loved it. Transformers heaven, man. Loved BotCon. Why'd you have to go? I got a BotCon 2010 knockoff of a very obscure, underrated character that probably a lot of people don't know, Punch and Counterpunch, made from the Sideswipe / Sunstreaker universe mold. And I remember wanting that figure when I saw Optibotimus's review and P.O.'s review on it, and it just is a cool concept. To have a triple changer that has 2 robot modes and 1 vehicle mode, that's just really cool to me. And I just love the whole idea of Punch and Counterpunch. He's like the James Bond of Transformers. He can pull off both faction. He can work both ways. So, yeah, Derivative, he's in here. Hey, how you doing, buddy? And hello to I Am Epics. Welcome back to YouTube, by the way. I saw Transformers Go to School. I forgot I voice acted in that. SJG Prime Productions, how you doing, buddy? Emosaurus66, how are you doing? And, yeah, not many people. Oh, and BC says hi. Messaged me on Facebook when I was doing this. No interruptions. But he says hi. But yeah, I thank you, by the way, Derivative, because you hooked me up with him. If you guys have not used this app or website, I'm not a sponsor for this, by the way, go use AliExpress. It's sort of like Wish and Geek, but it's strictly for items that are shipped directly from China, Taiwan, Japan. and they use a system similar to PayPal, except they use their own brand over there. They do ask for your credit or debit card information, so be careful about that, but you will be covered because, like I said, they do have their own PayPal over there, in a sense. I don't know what it's called, but they do. I think it's like Alipay or something like that. I can't remember. But Derivative, you beautiful bastard, I love you. I love you for this. Thank you. Sent me a link to AliExpress about a week after he got his, and then he showed me that it was on that website. There were 15 left, and then there were 14. I bought one. I bought them in the original box, so I think I'm actually going to be getting like the collector's box from the BotCon set. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just a regular brown box. I don't care. But I do absolutely love the fact that he went to such lengths to actually try to help me out by getting that particular character, because he's a cool character. He's a double agent. He can be an Autobot, he can be a Decepticon, he can be a car. That's really cool. So thank you very much, Derivative. I really do appreciate that a lot. In terms of like other real-life based stuff, I didn't want to make a big announcement about this online, but at the same time, I kind of have to because of the fact that I did get a certain few items from this certain someone who knows who I am, and we are currently involved. That's right, the Addict ain't single. But my recent partner, my girlfriend, she hooked me up with a few figures, 2 for Christmas, and then 2 because I couldn't find them anywhere, and she was generous about it, but she said no more because I need to get a job, and then we'll talk about afterwards. I'm like, okay. But I guess I can show off the TFA haul. Why not? Who wants to see a TFA haul? I mean, come on. Showing off my toys. What's so different about that? But I gotta get them because they're in all kinds of different places. And there are a few from my non-paid sponsor, but, you know, what can you do? So I'm gonna go ahead and just get as many of these guys in frame as I can, just because. And these are, like, over the span of, like, a few months, because I don't know how many I showed here on YouTube or Instagram. I know I showed a lot of them on Instagram, but I don't know how many I showed here on YouTube, so I'll just go through everything that I got, like, for the past few months. But, yeah, I just want to show all this stuff off, because it's a lot of cool stuff. I'm sorry if anyone doesn't like this. This is just something I wanted to do. But for those of you who must know, come here. There we go. Starting off from the oldest to newest. What would that be? What would that be? I can't remember what it would be. All I know is I got Power of the Primes Wave 1 done, and I don't think I showed off the last few figures that I needed for that toy line. So here they are. First one is the Leader Class Evolution Optimus Prime. Absolutely love the crap out of this Optimus. The fact that he has like such a Generation 1 looking Orion Pax form is beyond incredible. That's superb. Like, honestly, that's fantastic looking. And he still can be like the original Generation 1 cab, so that's really cool. And the fact that this essentially could actually be, in the future, it could be a total retool / slight remold for an original Power Master Optimus Prime. They could totally do that. Make this guy Jinrai, you know, have them combine, make God Jinrai. They could totally do that. Or was it Super Jinrai? I can't remember. So I got Optimus, but of course with Optimus I had to, because I don't have a figure of this character. I got Rodimus. I actually have Rodimus Prime, and this thing, oh, this thing is beautiful. I don't care what anyone says about the forearms, I don't care what anyone says about the articulation in the robot mode with the arms. This is a damn good Rodimus. Pick it up if you want it. There will be a review for this sometime in the future. And plus, he turns into a freaking space Winnebago. Look at this. It's cool. I mean, he's a space camper. It's cool. It's really cool. Now, if someone could hook me up with an Amazon exclusive 25th anniversary Unicron, that'd be amazing. Don't actually do that. Don't actually do that. I will feel horrible. seriously, don't do that. If anyone actually contacts me and saying, hey, I have a Unicron for sale, or I want to give this to you, please don't, because I'm going to feel incredibly horrible. I mean, I would love it, but that's a big figure, man. That's, like, compared to Titan class, that thing's huge. So, there's that. In terms of old figures, like old, like Universe 2.0 old, I'll go ahead and rotate the camera just a little bit. See if I can. Yeah, this works. I got these guys on eBay. Universe, Ironhide, and Ratchet. And again, I don't care what anyone says. These are good modern renditions of Ironhide and Ratchet. I still like the Combiner Wars Ironhide. He's a pretty good figure. I still like him. But I just wanted a Generation 1 Classics, you know, Van, Ironhide, and Ratchet. And I don't really have a G1 Ratchet. So I got the next best thing. I got these guys on eBay for like 20 bucks each. I think I got him for 17. And he was like 20 or 26. But they're good figures. And frankly, I would recommend them if you want to pick them up. So yeah. Also, I forgot to mention, some of these are going to be in the top 17 of 2017. So I just want to let everyone know. Big surprise. I already showed you Cloudraker and Wingspan. Neat little guys. I like these. I can't wait for Fastlane coming in today. Because it's currently past midnight, so hey, why not? Oh... What else is there? Oh, I know what I can show off. I'll show off the exclusives, because I do have some exclusives. But like I said, my girlfriend, my recent girlfriend, right now, she hooked me up with 2 things for Christmas. And unfortunately, one of the things did not, you know, properly work, unfortunately, because Hasbro, for whatever reason, the figure didn't have his canopy section right in the box. It was packaged without it, so I had to order another one, and she gave me the money for another one, which, thank you, sweetheart. Love you for that. She gave me the money for another one, I bought another one, and it was fine, except this time it came with Topspin's guns, because he had the blue handles, and he's supposed to have the white handles. But the Hasbro one that she ordered from Amazon, the Amazon ordered one came with the proper gun, so I just switched out the 2 guns, and it's not that big a difference, but it was OCD for me. But that is Twin Twist. So now I have Twin Twist and Topspin is in the box over there somewhere. It's on the side of the bed. You guys think I'm pointing over at my fan, but my bedside's like right here. Like right there, so it's boxed right over there. And yeah, right when I got him, despite the fact he was missing that whole canopy section right here, Twin Twist is an amazing figure. Frankly, he is one of the best. This mold, with Topspin alone, is one of the best molds for Titan's Return. I don't care that everyone is a headmaster. That's just a gimmick. You know, playability, it's a thing. Hey. But Twin Twist and Topspin are both incredible molds, and I love the fact that they just retooled a few different parts, remolded them, and they made the Wrecker brothers. That's incredible. Now on Instagram, I said that there is a way for you to, like, kind of conjoin these guys together using these arms. I tried it and it didn't work, but I'm pretty sure some customizers out there might be able to do it. And if you guys do, or girls, depends on, you know, whatever. Rack and Ruin. Rack and Ruin from the Marvel Comics, from Frieza, or from Topspin and Twin Twist. Like, take this off, take whatever part you feel is necessary off, you know, do a total kit bash if you have to. But someone, please, I want to see what it looks like. Do a custom Rack and Ruin with Twin Twist and Topspin's molds from Titan's Return. I would love to see that. That would be amazing. So, Topspin. And there are 3 more. The other one that she got me on Christmas, they arrived a week after Christmas, was Misfire. One of the only Decepticon Target Master I did not have in my possession because, well, I can't say it anymore because distribution has actually been kind, but I haven't seen it in stores yet. I think Florida just got, like, skipped with Wave 5 and immediately went to 6, which was really bizarre and weird. But it's not up to Hasbro, so I do apologize for Hasbro. You know, bashing on them, that's just corporate business and consumers. Buy more toys! Stupid. But yeah, so Misfire, I now have all 3 of the Decepticon Target Masters. if anyone has the Tribute Orion packs, the cut mold one from the Tribute 2-pack on Amazon, please let me know. If you don't like it and you want to give it away or, sell it, by all means, contact me. I would love to have that because I want to make a Autobot Crosshairs from Generation 1 from that mold, because he is that same color scheme. He turns into like a, Doom Buggy-esque vehicle, but honestly, you can make an Autobot Target Master Crosshairs from Generation 1 out of that mold. And, it looks like Cup, but what can you do? Be happy with what you get and what you can do. So, yeah. Again, thanks my sweetheart for getting him my first pink Decepticon jet. That is a sentence I thought I would never have to say. Going up the, still going on with the haul, she hooked me up with Windblade, which, by the way, this is a good Windblade. Oh yeah, Skyhawk too. Thank you. Someone's been paying attention, because I forgot. My buddy Caleb hooked me up with Lio Kaiser too. I forgot about it. Yeah, Skyhawk. So he was my first pink jet. This is my second pink jet. Why do I have pink jets? Let the man be pink, dude. Let the man be pink. If you know what that is from, good on you. You've been watching my video reviews. Thank you, Emosaurus. I didn't even remember. Skyhawk. Totally forgot I had Lio Kaiser and Triptychon over there. Hey guys, how you doing? Play with us. Okay. But yeah, Windblade. Best Windblade figure we have ever gotten. The Headmaster on mine, unfortunately, I might have to shave down her head or something, but she likes to look forward. She likes to sometimes just kind of move the head on its own, but once you get it straight, she looks good. The swords are badass looking. She's a beautiful looking jet mode, beautiful looking robot mode, and again, just freaking Windblade is the best one we ever got. It's amazing. I love it. Again, thank you, sweetheart. And quite possibly the most generous thing that anyone has... Well, not anyone, but the most generous thing that she's ever done for me personally right now. This beautiful woman. She hooked me up with Overlord. And I love him. So, yeah. Overlord. He's so good. He is so freaking good. I love, love, love this Overlord figure. I'm so happy and grateful we actually got Overlord in the US. Love him. He's so damn good. Again, thank you, sweetheart. So, that's 4 figures she got me, and she told me no more from her until I get a job. She's a keeper. So, getting on to the exclusives, I'm going to start with the minor exclusives and then go to the big exclusives. So, yeah, so I'm going to get right into it. I'm pretty sure I showed this one off. I'm not sure if I did, but correct me if I'm wrong. Titans Return, Toys R Us exclusive RC. Bought her whenever she showed up, and she cost me about $30. That was with shipping and handling, and tax. And she is a beautiful thing. I absolutely love her. I didn't think I would like her as much, but once she came in hand, it's like, yeah, she good. She a good figure. I really do like her. Yeah, her guns are over there with Ironhide and Ratchets and the other Target Masters. The Target Master for her is Ultra Magnus, which is weird, but it gives you the excuse to make Ultra Magnus look pretty, or feel pretty. So, I mean, hey, it's a thing you can do. So, but her, and then, just when I thought we were going to be done with this, Grotusk. And he came with Scorponok, and I bought Grotusk. I pretty much almost drained my bank account because there was only about 30-something bucks in there. But I got Grotusk, and I thought I was done with the Monster Bots, only to find out that we might be getting a Repugnus. God damn it, Hasbro. I love you, but stop it! Again, he's a good figure. And if they do make a Repugnus and they do, use this mold, I'd be fine with that because, frankly, this mold works for Monster Bots. It works with Double Cross. It works for Grotusk. Why wouldn't it work with Repugnus? Except I don't know how they're going to do the giant bug head. Unless you just, put the arms down like that. And then just... I guess? Or would they be more like this? Because I don't think they would have articulate... Well, yeah, they would, but, like, would that be... I think that's right. I don't know. But, yeah, Hasbro might be making a Repugnus. Not gonna lie, kind of pissed off. Just when I thought I was done with the Monster Bots, they throw that at me. Okay. Thank you, Hasbro. I love you, but damn it. So, yeah, going on to the exclusives. The other exclusives, I mean. Oh, no, actually, yeah. I'll get to the vintage stuff also. Some of the stuff was vintage, like the Ratchet and Ironhide, but I do have some more, so we'll be done with that in a few minutes. I'm sorry. Give me a sec. I have to reach over. But I won these on bid on eBay. And they are beautiful things. I don't care what anyone says if they're repaints or, you know, remolds. These are things that I got from the Titans Return box sets on eBay. I paid a little bit overpriced for one of them. And I think you'll know which one. But my good buddy BC, he offered to help me if I was able to help him find a Nautica, because I was asking for the... From him, he personally had a Nautica, he had a Quick Switch, and he had a Rodimus Prime head that I wanted. But at the same time, I have a Rodimus now, so what good's the head do? But I kind of still want it. Same with a Thunderwing. I don't know why, I just like the exclusive Titan Masters. They're cool. Collect them all! But the first one that I was super excited about getting... I think this was actually the first one that I won. I could be wrong about that. But, yeah, this was the one I won first. A lot of you guys have known that I am not too entirely fond of the fact that Transformers have a lot more male characters than females. And while we have been getting we've been getting a crap ton of fembots. Like, we've been getting Chromio, we've been getting RC, we just got Victorion. If you have Takara version, you have EX Megatronia with a bunch of new characters that I still kind of want to get. Takara also made Slipstream, Nightbird, and a Beast Wars looking accurate Black Arachnia. Acarachnia? No, I'm kidding. And, you know, we're now getting, for Power of the Primes, we're getting, like, little female Dinobot / we're getting Moonracer. We're probably going to be getting another Chromia, but G1 looking and retooled from Moonracer, except more compact. And, you know, we're getting Firestar and an Alita 1, which we have not had an Alita 1 in the main line ever. Well, and G1 looking Alita 1. But she doesn't turn into a car, she turns into a jet because she's the Starscream mold. I await for reviews on that before I make my final decision, but we all know I'm probably going to get her anyway. So, with all that long spiel out of the way, $50-something for this. I have no regrets. It's my girl, Nautica. And I love her. She's everything I wanted. If you have not read the IDW comics, Nautica is one of the best female characters in that comic universe. In that universe alone, she's one of the best. She's adorable, she's smart, she had a thing for Skids, and then he died, and then she got sad, and it made me sad because she was no happy, and I was no happy. She asks a lot of questions. She's like a female Brainstorm, if you will. She has a special wrench with like all kinds of different attachments and functionalities. She transforms into a hovercraft and a she turns into a space boat and spaceship, so she can fly and go underwater and even above ground, so she's like a triple vehicle thing. She's honestly one of the first multi-purpose vehicles. Like, I mean, yeah, you can kind of count Sea Spray. Well, no, Sea Spray can't fly. He can just glide across the water and on land. But she can fly through space and just through the air. She can be a submarine. And she can also be a hovercraft that hovers across the land. So, yeah, she's the first ever, like, all three terrain functioning vehicle-moded Transformers. And that's just another thing I like about her. She's cool. She's a cool character. She's a geek. Maybe that's why I like her. I'm a geek. She's cool. I like her. Yeah, $56 for this. I have no arguments. I'm happy. Or no, I think it was 40. No, it was 53 for this one. 53, because it was $47.99 and it was a bid, and it was like $5 shipping or something like that, but it was like $53. And I put the money down, and I got her, and I'm happy. I wanted Nautica for so long, so I got Nautica. I keep droning on about Nautica. My first ever purple Autobot. If anyone can name another purple Autobot, I'll be impressed. So I'm happy about her. The other thing that I got also, this was just on eBay. Someone was selling it. I guess they didn't want them anymore, couldn't afford to buy any more Transformers, so they needed it for like bills or something. I remember gushing about the... Crap, you already saw it. Whatever. I remember gushing about this whenever I was revealing this on, like, San Diego Comic-Con and everything. They were revealing him. Titans Return Tidal Wave. Now, I got a comment from someone on Instagram kind of just being like, oh, it's just a repaint of Broadside, but Tidal Wave was one of my first ever Transformers, and I only have one copy of his figure, of his character, the Armada one, which the original one I lost during the move. And when I heard Titans Return was making another one, but it was only a box set exclusive, I was disappointed. And then I went on eBay and I found him for $33, and I put the money down immediately. I told myself, he's going to be mine. I'm not passing up on this. Plus, now for a possible G1 series in the future, expect to see this guy as a Seeker. As a Seeker Brute. And I have all my Seekers on my bed right over here in robot mode, and I was about to do a comparison and maybe a group shot for Instagram. Because, hey, exclusive content. But yeah, I love the balls off this thing. I'm pretty sure it's not something anyone says anymore, but I love the crap out of this thing. It's amazing. He is just the perfect blend of the original Armada Takara, Superlink was Superlink the Japanese one? Or was that for Energon? I can't remember. I think Superlink was for Transformers Energon. I can't remember what it was. I think it was like Super Micron or something for Armada's Japanese title. But I can't remember. But my point is, this is the deco that I almost said Shockwave. Tidal Wave had in Transformers Armada, because the color one was from the comic, and then Takara got the actual accurate one that they had on screen. And they took it on Broadside, they gave him a new head, and I think they called the head, Deluge or something? Does that sound right? I don't know. The name's on TF Wiki, though. But, yeah. I got Tidal Wave, I got him for $33, and he is a beautiful thing, and I love him. I love him so much. If anyone else is making a Tidal Wave, I will probably buy it. So, yeah. And he did come with the mini jets, but the guy on eBay in the listing said he doesn't have mini jets. So I was a little confused, but I was like, okay, hey, you know, you put in the mini black jets, that's fine, I got him. I'm happy. So he's complete, $33. And I love him. And the last major exclusive that I got was one that I aforementioned already, that my buddy BC had. It's the Titans Return Leader Class exclusive, Siege on Cybertron, or no, Chaos on Velocitron Quick Switch. And I wanted him sheerly because I had Six-Shot, and I wanted Six-Shot's son. And he is amazing. Again, I know he's a repaint of Six-Shot, but I found a way to differentiate vehicle modes. So this is what the Autobot jet mode looks like for him. I do have a boat mode made for him, which is kind of just putting him upside down and folding the wings underneath him, as opposed to having like the submarine mode. I do have a drill mode for him. Those are on Instagram, and I did make a somewhat differentiated Puma mode. I did also do a differentiated gun mode, and I did also differentiate his robot mode a little bit. But the fact of the matter is, I now have Six-Shot, and you will be seeing him in a series sometime in the future, because that's going to be amazing. And also, yes, Emosaurus, you are correct. Impactor was also a purple Autobot, but that is one I don't own. At least not of the original, like, IDW Sins of the Wreckers or, like, Last Stand of the Wrecker comic one. I don't have him. I did want the Combiner Wars one, but he's also just a repaint of Rook. And I have the Fall of Cybertron one, so that's fine. But yeah, so that was it for all the exclusives. As of yet, because I am getting Pounce and Wingspan soon. But to go into the vintage stuff, I stopped at, and, you know, insert sponsor here, Big Redhead Vintage Toys. And I just want to say to the people who have been contacting him, yes, he has told me of a matter that, you know, people have referred me, you know, when they talk to him, it's like, hey, you know, TFA sent me, or, you know, my real name, you know, my real name, sent me here, was wondering if you had this, and he told me that none of you guys who were contacting him, like two of you, never went through with whatever you asked about him, or ask from him, and because you guys are out of state or whatever, you don't know how much shipping would be, you don't know how all that would work out, but if you ever have the money, if you're interested in doing it, and you want some vintage toys again, go over to the Facebook page, Big Redhead Vintage Toys, and get yourself a gift from the present that is a blast from the past. Because honestly, this dude has a lot of good stuff. So, with that out of the way, I went there yesterday or the day before. No, I went there Thursday actually, and I picked up a Classics Jetfire, who I'm going to be using as a Skyfire. Or actually, no, he's going to be Jetfire, and then the Generations one's going to be Skyfire. And I also picked up a Beast Wars Transmetal Rhinox, the blue variant, for a movie Rumble from the Dark of the Moon comics / Nefarious comics, because he did Soundwave actually had Rumble, Ratbat, Beastbox, Laserbeak, and Buzzsaw in the comics. So he's going to be my Rumble, and you'll see him in Infinite Chaos. I don't think I'll have a robot mode, though. Maybe I'll use it. I don't know. We'll see. But I picked up a Classics Jetfire, and I love him. He's actually really good, and he's also probably going to be a Seeker in a series at some point later down the line. A lot of people want to argue with me about that. That's fine, but it's my universe. I can do what I want. And, yeah. I paid a little bit for him. He was originally $40 or $42 a tag, but me and my dad split the price 50-50 between the two, and I got him. And he's good. He was mint and sealed box. Good Jetfire. Really good Jetfire. I love him. And he is complete. Like I said, mint and sealed box. So he has his gun, and he has the giant backpack. And I also went down there today to go pick up my fixed stuff. This was something given to me by a friend of mine a while back. And this is a figure I never thought I would get either. This is an original Transformers Armada Jetfire, because I have the Power Links variant. But this is the original, and I'm happy about it, and probably parts format a few bit, like take the Power Links chest pieces off and cover them up, and then take the gun and, put it for the jet mode, or space shuttle mode. But thank you to my my good friend and my non-blood related sister for hooking me up with him. He's amazing. She sent that to me a while ago. But this is a good figure. Giant brick. Feels good. Love it. But unfortunately the wing was busted off and he fixed it. Big Red had actually fixed it for $1. And I also took down my Classics Ramjet. So this is sort of like refurbished, sort of repaired. Classics Ramjet. One of the wings here busted off. I can't remember which one. I think it was this side right here. Busted off because I super glued it in the past, and things didn't really work out too well with him. But I got him back, and my Seekers are whole yet again. And now with new members. So, and the last thing I actually got, because I always support him whenever I go down there, is a Classics... Whoops, that's the wrong one. Is a Classics Rodimus, aka Classics Hot Rod. Because I've seen a lot of people who have this figure. They give him a lot of good things to say about him. And while I have the Henkei version, I love this version a lot more. So now I have all 3 different versions of Hot Rod. And I'm not going to try and track down the, the Junkion Target exclusive Platinum Edition Pack one, because it has a different type of engine block. I don't care. It's the Classics Hot Rod. I like it just fine. And that's pretty much a lot. Honestly, that is honestly everything. Like those are everything I got. Some of those I got in a few months. I remember getting the exclusives in November. I also got RC in November. Grotesque I got recently, which was in December. Cloudraker and Wingspan I got recently. That was like last week. Jetfire I got last week, same time. Hot Rod or Optimus and Rodimus from Power of the Primes I got roughly 3 weeks before I got Cloudraker, Jetfire. So there's some time span between there. Actually, yeah, that was like the first week of January. I actually picked them up, or towards the end of December, one of the two. Like I said, Overlord, Windblade, Twin Twist, and Misfire were all gifts from my girlfriend. Love you, sweetheart. Thank you so much for hooking me up with them. And then Just the recent stuff, Rodimus today. That was it. I can't really claim Jetfire and Ramjet because those were already pre-owned. I was just getting them fixed / refurbished. But yeah, so I'm still getting a bunch of stuff in. I said I'm already getting Pounce. I'm getting Fastlane tomorrow. I'm getting Farage from my seller, the same seller who hooked me up with the Weijang Hound back in 2016. And I'm also getting the KO BotCon 2010 Punch and Counterpunch in the mail very soon. So I'm very anxious to have all of that. But then after that, I'm probably going to take a small break. Unless Power of the Primes Wave 2 shows up, then I'm going to get Snarl and Sludge, finish off Volcanicus, and I'll wait for the rest. So, that's it. Long haul, Jesus. Like, God. Crazy. But that's pretty much everything in terms of all figure-based stuff. The important information, if you're live now or if you're watching this later, is all the way in the beginning. So feel free to go watch that. But now that you guys and girls and other genders know the lowdown on everything that's been going on with the channel, all I can say is please be patient with me. I do have other priorities that supersede, you know, stop motion and YouTube video creating. And I do love and support each and every one of you very much. I do appreciate the love and support. And I will give you your content somehow. And I also just want to thank everyone for 1,388 subscribers. Jesus Christ, guys. We're actually going up there. I'm really happy about that. So thank you. Thank you very much. If you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe if you enjoy the content. And if not, hey, that's cool too. And don't feel free, don't feel free? What? Don't feel bad to express your opinion about my video. Just make sure you do it respectfully, calmly, maturely, and, I won't delete your comment because I'm not gonna deal with anything like that. And another thing is just please also comment something relevant about the video as well. I don't mind chatting, but that kind of stuff can be happening on my Facebook page. So if you want to come and talk with me, DM me on Instagram, message me on my Facebook page, not my profile, not my real life profile, my Facebook page. And I will be more than happy to talk to you, but please understand that I'm also very busy in terms of responsibilities now, so I may not reply right away. But when I see your message, I will reply unless it's spam or, I'm just having one of my moods. So, there's all that. But fret not, my fellow addicts, content will still continue to thrive on the channel. You have Cyborg Raptor, you have BC, you have Merit, I think you have Spooky T-Man, I could be wrong about that. And you have, you're going to have me soon. I have to talk to my buddy and see if he still has that laptop that he was going to give me for Christmas. I haven't met him. I haven't met up with him yet. He's been busy with college, and it keeps slipping my mind to message him and be like, hey, you want to hang out? Bring me the laptop, we can talk, play games, whatever. So, who knows, maybe you'll see longer videos, maybe you'll see TFTCs coming back, but all I know is for right now, I have no possible idea when content's going to be coming back, but I do have plans, and I'm not going to stop anytime soon. All I can say is, without sounding offensive towards anyone, I'm pretty much being like Theo at this moment. I got a life, I got stuff I got to do. It's just, it is what it is, and you can only be, you can only deal with the hand you've been dealt with. So, please be patient with me. Your content will continue, because I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. So, thank you all very much for your love, support, and your patience, and I will be sure to pay you back somehow. I do have some sneak peeks for Infinite Chaos if that helps, and they're on Instagram, so be sure to go check that out, because Chaos is coming back. Or at least Chaos's finale for Season 1 is coming back. So. But anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say in this video. This has been a long stream, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know how old everyone is. If you're young, go to bed. You don't need to be watching me. Go to bed. You got school. You probably got a job or something. Don't listen to me. Just go to bed. But if not, and you want to stay with me, then hey, thank you very much for sticking through the whole live stream. It is greatly appreciated to the greatest extent possible. So, I think that's pretty much all there is to say, my fellow addicts. So with all that being said, this has been What's Up with the Addict number 5, as well as, I guess, TFA Hall number... Is that number 1? Is this the official TFA haul number 1? I don't know. I'll figure it out later. But this has been What's Up with the Addict number 5, as well as a TFA haul, and I want to thank each and every one of you all for watching, especially at this late hour. If you haven't already, you all know what to do. Please, by all means, hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. If you happen to not enjoy this video, then hey, more power to you, and feel free to hit that dislike button. If you are new to the channel, or you want to see more of my awesome Transformers-based content, by all means, hit the big red subscribe button. I almost said follow button. Because this is the only channel where your entertainment will be transformed. And if you want to contact me in any way, shape, or form, by all means, go ahead and do so. Leave in a comment down in the comment section down below. Post or message me via the Facebook page. Also, like the Facebook page. And follow me or DM me on Instagram for the latest behind-the-scenes coverage, as well as new content here on the channel. And, crap, I'm so used to doing the Instagram outro from now on. Ah, God. Let's try that again. If you want to contact me in any way, shape, or form, by all means, go and do so by leaving a comment down in the comment section down below. Post or message me via the Facebook page. Also, like the Facebook page. And follow me on Instagram for the latest behind-the-scenes, as well as exclusive content and regular content base here on YouTube. And once you all message me, please be respectful, be appropriate, and be patient. And I'll reply to you all as soon as I can. With all that being said, my fellow addicts, pretty much all there is to say. So please remember, until next time, to get addicted, stay addicted, and TF addicts, say it with me now, for life! This is TFA 1024, the Transformers Addict. Roll it out! Till all are one. And good night. Okay, not good night yet, but no, good night. Alright. Till all are one.